Hi guys, it's time for chapter 6, and chapter 6 is called My Father Meets a Rhinoceros. My father soon found a trail leading away from the clearing. All sorts of animals might be using it too, but he decided to follow the trail no matter what he met because it might lead to the dragon. He kept a sharp lookout in front and behind and went on. Just as he was feeling quite safe, he came around a curve right behind two wild boars. One of them was saying to the other, "Did you know that the tortoises thought they saw a monkey carrying his sick grandmother to the doctor last night? But Monkey's grandmother died a week ago, so they must have seen something else. I wonder what it was." "I told you that there was an invasion afoot," said the other boar, "and I intend to find out what it is. I simply can't stand invasions." "Me neither," said a tiny voice. Me neither." And my father knew that the mouse was there too. "Well," said the first boar, "you search the trail up this way to the dragon. I'll go back the other way through the big clearing, and we'll send Mouse to watch the ocean rocks in case the invasion should decide to go away before we find it." My father hid behind a mahogany tree just in time, and the first boar walked right past him. My father waited for the other boar to get a head start on him, but he didn't wait very long because he knew that when the first boar saw the tigers chewing gum in the clearing, they'd be even more suspicious. Soon the trail crossed a little brook, and my father, who was very thirsty by this time, stopped to get a drink of water. He still had on his rubber boots, so he waded into the little pool of water and was stooping down when something quite sharp picked him up by the seat of the pants and shook him very hard. "Don't you know that that's my private weeping pool?" said a deep, angry voice. My father couldn't see who was talking because he was hanging in the air right over the pool, but he said, "Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't know that everybody had a private weeping pool." "Everybody doesn't," said the angry voice, "but I do, because I have such a big thing to weep about, and I drown everybody, and I find using my weeping pool." With that, the animal tossed my father up and down over the water. "What is it that you weep about so much?" asked my father, trying to catch his breath, and he thought over all the things he had in his pack. "Oh, I have many things to weep about, but the biggest thing is the color of my tusk." My father squirmed every which way to try to see the tusk, but it was through the seat of his pants where he possibly couldn't see it. "When I was a young rhinoceros, my tusk was pearly white," said the animal. And then my father knew he was hanging by the seat of his pants from a rhinoceros tusk. "But it has turned a nasty yellow, a gray in my old age, and I find it very ugly. You see, everything about me is ugly, but when I had a beautiful tusk, I didn't worry so much about the rest. And now that my tusk is ugly too, I can't sleep at nights just thinking about how completely ugly I am. But why should I be telling you all these things? I caught you using my pool, and now I'm going to drown you." "Wait a minute, Rhinoceros," said my father. "I have some things that will make your tusk all white and beautiful again. Let me down and I'll give them to you." The Rhinoceros said, "You do? I can hardly believe it. I'm so excited." He put my father down and danced around in a circle while my father got out the tube of toothpaste and the toothbrush. "Now," said my father, "just move your tusk a little nearer, please, and I'll show you how to begin." My father wet the brush in the pool, squeezed on a dab of toothpaste, and scrubbed very hard in one tiny spot. Then he told the rhinoceros to wash it off, and when the pool was calm again, he told the rhinoceros to look in the water and see how white the little spot was. It was hard to see, but sure enough, the spot was showing pearly white, just like new. The rhinoceros was so pleased that he grabbed the toothbrush again and began scrubbing violently, forgetting all about my father. Just then, my father heard footsteps, and he jumped behind the rhinoceros. It was the boar coming back from the big clearing where the tigers were chewing gum. The boar looked at the rhinoceros, and at the toothbrush, and at the tube of toothpaste, and he said, "Tell me, Rhinoceros, where did you get that fine tube of toothpaste and that toothbrush?" "Too busy," said Rhinoceros, and he went on brushing as hard as he could. The boar sniffed angrily and trotted down the trail toward the dragon, muttering to himself, "Very suspicious. Tiger's too busy chewing gum. Rhinoceros too busy brushing his tusk. Must get a hold of that invasion. Don't like it one bit, not one bit. It's upsetting everybody. I wonder what it's doing here anyway." They're on to him. They're trying to figure out who's on the island. We'll have to wait. Maybe on the next chapter we'll see. Bye, guys. I love you.